Hello and welcome to my channel. So what we are doing is we are just completing our joins. So this is the second session of joins and we are in process of completing it. And so I'm going to cover this problem today. There is average time of the process per machine. Okay, so it is the next problem what we have solved earlier in the earlier classes. So this is average time of process per machine. So what the problem says is, so we have an activity over here, that is the machine ID, process ID and timestamp, right? So what the table shows, actually you can see the example over here. It shows machine ID, it shows the process ID and the activity timestamp. So timestamp, it has a start and end. Okay, so what it is showing that for the zero process, it is starting at a certain time and it is ending at a certain time. Okay, once the zero process is ended, now it is again the one number process starts. Okay, so it is again starting at this time and it is ending and over here. So like this way, like the a single machine with ID 0, it is completing its work with 0 process ID and 1 process ID. Similarly, with 1 process ID, we are having the similar 0 process ID and 1 process ID. And for 2 machine ID, we are having 0 and 1. Okay, so we have over here just 1, 2, 3 machine with ID 0, 1 and 2. They are having a process which is referred as 0 and 1. Again, and 0, we are having a start and end. Both has a specific time. Okay, now what the question says is, there is a factory website that has several machines which running the same number of process. Write a solution to find the average time each machine takes to complete a process. Okay, the time to complete a process is the end timestamp minus the start timestamp. The average time is calculated by the total number to complete every process on the machine divided by the number of processes that we run on. Okay, so what it is saying that we need to find the average time each machine takes. So what it is saying that I have to find the average time. Suppose let us consider 0 machine ID. Okay, so we have to find what is the average time of 0 machine ID. So what is the logic behind finding the time, actually average time? What is the logic behind it? It is that you take a single process. Let us take for the 0 machine, for the first row, you have 0 process ID. 0 machine, you have 0 process ID. You have start and end. Okay, you just make a difference of it. That is 1.5 minus 0.7. Okay, you get a difference over here. And similarly again for the 0 machine ID and for the process ID, you 1. Okay, for the process ID 1. Okay, you have a difference of the start and end. Now for the previous start and end, what is the difference we got of the timestamp, and now in the second process what timestamp we are getting, just to make an average of it. Okay, so that will be the total average time machine ID of 0 takes in a factory. Okay, similarly we are going to consider in the machine ID 1 and again in the machine ID 2. Okay, so this is the logic and this is what we are going to find. Now what it is saying that the resulting table should contain machine ID along with the average time. Okay, and that is processing time. So they had given an alias name, processing time. So we should be round. Okay, whatever the average time we are going to find it out through the logics, so that will be rounded up to the 3 decimal places. Okay, so we know the formula of rounding up. We use round, and whatever the decimal place amount is there, comma, to the decimal place. If we want to round to 2 decimal places, we will write comma 2 or 3, so that the 3 decimal places. So here what I am going to do is, we are going to use a certain formula for average time. That is AVG. Now once we get the AVG between the 2 timestamp, average between the difference between the 2 processes. Okay, so for the first 2 we are going to differentiate between the 2, again we are going to differentiate between the 2, and then we are going to average. Okay, so let's see how you can build the logic. Okay, so this logic building is being one of the tough task here. and other I think it is okay. The question is also okay and it is understandable. Okay, and you see the type is there, machine ID is an integer, process ID is an integer, activity is a num, and type is float. Okay, so let's start. So what we will do is we need the machine ID first. Okay, so we will just select a1 dot machine ID. Okay, now what I need is processing time. Okay, processing underscore time. Yes. Yes, processing underscore time. Okay, now so this is the actually alias name, but I have to bring the logic over here. What I have told you earlier is average. We have to find the average, but before it we need to do the round, and we will do for average avg, right? And then we will go for, now let us consider two tables. Okay, because since you don't have a second table, I will consider similar table. This is the activity table, this is the activity table. We are going to, what is the table name? Table name is activity. Okay, so activity, we are going to consider two similar kind of tables as a1 and a2. Okay, we have considered a1 table as activity. Now we will consider similar table a2 as also activity table. The reason why I am taking two tables, I will just show you done right now. Okay, just see over here, we are taking a2 table. Okay, a2 table dot, what are we going to do, timestamp. Okay, timestamp minus a1 dot timestamp. Once the difference is being done, we will round till average, the average, once the average has been done, we will go for the rounding up to 3 decimal places, and what this expression will take is as processing time. Okay, so this part will be considered as processing time. Okay, fine. Now see, now what I am going to do, I am going to use from what, activity table name. What is activity as a1? Okay, now I will join, I do a inner join. Okay, you can just write join on activity a2, right? Now here the magic lies. So we will use the conditions on which it will join. Okay, now see the on which part we are going to join. On a1 dot product ID, process ID. Okay, so you have a process ID, and also you will see we have a machine ID also, which is also similar, and we need that one also. So a2 dot process underscore ID. Yes. Next, and we will use and, because we have 2 to 3 conditions now. On that we will join a1 dot machine ID equals to a2 dot machine ID. Again, what I will use, you have a timestamp. You know that you have a timestamp which has start and end. So we need a difference between these two, 0.71 and 1.52. So we have to find which one is greater. The end will always be greater, right? So what you will do, will take timestamp less than a2 dot timestamp. Okay, done. Now up to this one, what this will calculate is, it will consider a similar kind of table having machine ID and having timestamp of both the process, means from the activity of start and activity of end. So once if you just just a minute, you just remove this one, and now this one also you remove this part also. Just remove this part also. You will see what this is making actually. I will run this one. It will provide me wrong answer, but you just see what kind of table it is making. See, just sorry, no, just give me minus. I provided minus. Yes, see, it is giving machine IDs, and it is giving 0, 1.52, 0.712, again 4.12, 3.14. That is, you see, this is the process 1 actually, process 0, and this is process 1, right? So what it is giving me, it is giving the end and it is giving the start. So once this table has been found in the background, now what we need to do, we need to do a difference between the two. Once the difference has been calculated, then we will go for average of this part and this part, right? So this is what this join is doing. Okay, this part what this part is doing, right, in the background. Now what we will do, I will just reconsider again what I have done. I will just undo the process actually. I will just undo the process. Yeah, yes, and I will just, what I will do, okay, sorry, a1 dot timestamp, yes, time include timestamp. Okay, now what I will do, I will just group by as per machine ID for A1 machine ID. Just take A1. So it will, what it will do is, it will provide me all the average values as per machine ID only. Means it will provide 0, machine ID is 0, you will provide the average time. For 1, it will provide the average time. Okay, I think this looks fine and it will work, I think. So let's run. Accept it. See 0, 1, 2, they are giving the process time, right? Now I'm going to submit. Accept it. Okay, so let's move to the second problem, and I will be completing the session with the second problem only. So employee bonus. Okay, so we have a table of name employee. Column name is named as EMP ID, which is basically employee ID, I think. Name, supervisor, and salary. Okay, so employee ID is the column with unique values, and the row and table indicates the name and ID of an employee in addition to the salary and the ID of the manager. Okay, so you have an ID of the manager, and I have second table with bonus. I have a name, table name is bonus, and we have a employee ID and have a bonus. Both data type is an integer type. Okay, what I need to find it out is, write a solution to report the name and bonus amount of each employee with bonus less than 1000. It's very simple. So you have the employee ID. You need to find the name of the employees who are getting less than 1000 bonus. Okay, and it is telling that you can find the result in any order. Okay, so what I will do, I will take two. What I need is actually employee name and bonus. So I will take employee name and employee bonus. Okay, from the bonus table, and from the employee we will do a left join on the bonus. So employee table will be kept in the left. So this part I will take only the employee name, and in the right part the bonus amount will be there, and whichever it is less, it will be shown. Okay, so let me just first select what I'm going to select. E dot name, E is taken as employee name. Okay, and B I am going to consider B as bonus table, from the bonus table. So this is the bonus from employees, I think employees taken as E. Now I will go for a left join, keeping the employee table in the left side only. On bonus as B. Now on which part I will going to join is on the employee ID, because employee ID is available in both the table. Okay, equal to E dot employee ID. Yes. Now I will use the condition. What the condition it is said in the question, that bonus amount must be less than 1000, where B dot bonus is less than 1000. Now you can just see the table over here, output. See this example, they have taken the amount which is less than 1000, and also they have taken the null values also, means they are taking all the null characters. Since for that reason I have used left join only, because it will take all the name. If that employee is not available in the bonus table, so it will be considered as a null. So I will use OR. It's null. Okay, let's run. Accepted. It's an easy problem. Let's accept it again. Now we'll submit it. Yes, accepted. Okay, so that's all for today. I'm ending the session today, and please be on the channel for the next videos in the Leetcode. I'll be uploading soon. So till then, thank you, take care, bye.